Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Sorry. So this video is going to be about my problems with romance anime, which is a genre I really like. I've watched a lot of them. I've probably watched, I would say a good, 70 different, probably less than that. I'd say 50 to 60 different romance series. And my biggest problem with them, is they build up this relationship for the whole entire series, which I'm fine with. And then some of them, they're in a relationship and literally nothing happens. Literally nothing happens the entire time they're in a relationship. Love is War is one of my favorite romance series. And almost the entire show, nothing, no progress is made. I'll give you another example. Quintessential Quintuplets, my favorite romance series of all time. The progress in the show is like turtle speed, which is crazy. I think Fly Me to the Moon and My Dress Up Darling have the best progression. Those are the two that come off the top of my head. But it's man, I've watched 50 episodes. I don't know how many episodes of Love is War is there, and there's no progress. I've watched. The relationship gets stale and boring after a while, in my opinion. Or when this girl is willing to basically die for this dude who does not give a fuck about her. I always hated that shit. Same thing for the guy. Okay, in shonens there's always a pervy dude who's obsessed with women. Which I never understood, but it is what it is. And it's I think even most of them would die for the women. It's why? But in these romance shows, it's just I want there to be the relationship to go somewhere, something to happen. It's obviously you two are gonna end up together and just make it happen. Well, I guess after they got married in Fly Me to the Moon, the progress was kind of turtle speed too. I do think that this is better than most American thing rom-coms and stuff. But it's just crazy to me. Spy X Family is a perfect example in my opinion. You wouldn't really consider it a romance, but I feel the main character, the two main parent, the mom and the dad in that show. I can't think of their names right now. They've gotten farther than most romance people, actual couples in romance series get by the end of their show. That's fucking insane. I have to give credit to My Dress Up Darling though. There's progress. There's the feelings are happening and they're actually doing stuff. That is props. But I want there to be some spice. That's why I'm watching a romance series. I want there to be some bombshell, something I didn't expect to happen. Not most of them are the stalemate. Oh, I'm gonna touch her. I'm gonna touch her hand. Oh my god! After 50 episodes, it's man. Oh, touch your hand, orgasm. That's kind of what most romance series want you to believe happens. It's just man, this is sad. Because I love this. I also think there's not enough of them. I think there needs to be way more. Has anyone ever had this problem? They watched Rent a Girlfriend once and they loved it. Then they go back to watch it again and you find it ungodly cringy. Like, I've never sat through so much cringe in my life, dude. I don't remember the main character's name, but oh, man, I wanted to punch him in the face. And they keep doing these like ins- insert character, like insert like yourself into the main character kind of characters, but they always suck. Like they're always so boring when they do that. Like make the character. I would much rather have two interesting people. This is like the biggest like dub for Love Is War, 'cause that's not the case in that show. They are two interesting characters that end up together. And I like that. I don't like the self-insert. They're always trash and they're always boring. And they're always just not well written either. They're just like the dude in Monster Musume. The most boring character of all time. Let's be real. The guy in Rent a Girlfriend. Oh my god, he pisses me off. With how annoying he is, dude. Yeah, all he does is fucking whine. Oh, no girl will ever love me. I'm talking. My house is disgusting. Can you please help me out? Oh, no wonder why you got dumped. The guy, I love Quintessential. As I said, it's my favorite romance series of all time. But the main character is so boring. I'm studying. I study. Like his backstory when he was a Chad, dude. That was much better. Bring that back. Bring that back. I'm not saying like the. I'm not saying it's a bad thing for this, but like after watching a bunch of them, you just kind of pick up on this stuff. It's just like shonen with its stereotypes, dude. I'm gonna need to power up and the power of friendship and stuff like that. I just think there's so much room for improvement, and I want it to improve. I want it to improve. It's my probably the thing I consume the most of is anime, and it's like I want it to be so much more than it is, dude. I gotta say it. I gotta say this. I think probably the best like romance thing of all time was in One Piece, dude. Senior Pink and his wife. Oh my god, dude, do some tragic love stories. Do some love stories that don't. The main character and the significant other don't end up together. Do stuff like that. I don't understand how Love Is War. Like, as I said, I love the show, and I have some of the manga, but I don't understand how it has 22 volumes. Like, what? Yes, the characters are so interesting, and I love them, but like, there's no reason this should be this long. That's what she said. Oh, got him. But it's just insane. It's just insane. I want the romance series genre to blossom and to become even greater than it already is. And I want the the way the way it's handled to be better. Because the same old gets boring after a while. And I think My Dress Up Darling was a really good, like, really popular one. Like, the main character was not, you could say he was a self-insert, but he wasn't. Because he was so goofy and weird. And, like, awkward. But, like, she made him awkward. and like I don't know. It's just it's a good time. It's a good time. Well, that's gonna do it for this episode. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.